Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Does Steffy make Sheila a walking danger again? In a couple moments on the CBS serial opera Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter hears about Steffy Forrester slapping her weight around the Forrester Creations campus. Sheila has so far fulfilled her promise to her son. She agreed not to disturb him or Steffy, but she hasn't. But those retracted claws will probably show up when Steffy's actions begin to infiltrate Sheila's peaceful life. Predictions for Bold and the Beautiful. The ripple effect is started by Steffy Forrester's actions. Beautiful and Bold had Kimberlin Brown's character Sheila Carter learns of Steffy Forrester's, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, disruptive actions at Forrester Creations. While Steffy pursues Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, career at FC, her husband, Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, worries about his daughter. Sheila Carter and Steffy Forrester are both bold and beautiful. However, Hope's mother, Brooke Logan, is also a part of her predicament. Next week on Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke worries about Hope. Deacon is therefore the most logical person to confide in regarding their daughter. Nevertheless, Sheila Carter's marriage is currently hampered by Steffy Forrester's most recent period of power. Having already cut Finn out of Sheila's life, Steffy's actions now place Deacon too near to Brooke, the woman her husband has always desired but was unable to have. B&B forecast, Sheila Carter sensations danger. The abrupt appearance of Brooke Logan in Deacon's life again next week on B&B probably makes Sheila Carter feel a little intimidated. She had, after all, witnessed Deacon's anguish at the heartache caused by the Logan matriarch's rejection of him. Thus, Hope's predicament will be resolved if Sheila Carter removes her daughter-in-law from the picture, which will also remove Brooke's need to weep on Deacon's shoulder. Additionally, it would allow her to have access to John Finnegan, her son. The crucial query, though, is whether Bold and the Beautiful would disconnect Sheila once more. According to spoilers for Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester supports Steffy. Ridge and Brooke's marriage will probably suffer if Hope for the Future is cancelled. Additionally, the nine-toed woman will not be happy as Deacon becomes more involved with Brooke. Brave and gorgeous Sheila and Steffy's predictions. Is it time to start over? Steffy Forrester would never be eliminated from Bold and the Beautiful. However, they could make it more dramatic by putting Steffy in jeopardy from her sulky mother-in-law once more. The far-reaching effects of Steffy Forrester's actions will be visible to Sheila. Therefore, Brooke and Ridge are probably out if the Forrester daughter eliminates HFTF. Additionally, this makes her rival closer to Deacon. Furthermore, Finn is under Steffy's control, and as long as she does, neither he nor her grandchild will ever be in a relationship with this murderous mother. Therefore, taking away the core of all of this could help Sheila get her son and grandchild back and prevent a Brooke and Deacon reboot. This is the one thing that may force Sheila and Steffy to start over. Brooke interrupts a few of impromptu meetings. Steffy, Ridge, Carter, Hope, and Zand were still debating Carter's proposal to expand the business in the CEO's office. Forrester was already well known, Steffy informed Carter. Carter acknowledged that Forrester was well known in the fashion industry, but he argued that expanding the company's product line would enable it to realize its full potential. Ridge pointed out that Forrester was not a startup and had been in business for decades. Carter proposed that they also sell accessories and skincare products. The list is endless, Carter remarked. And so do the costs, Ridge continued. Brooke and Eric came into the office. Ridge informed them that they had arrived just in time to hear Carter's vision for the company's future. Carter restated his proposal to broaden their product line and attract more businesses. It seemed like a great leap to Eric. Carter maintained that the time had arrived to take the long view and establish a dominant position in the world's luxury industry. Everyone here is family, Carter remarked. He told Eric that although the company was founded on his vision and enthusiasm, they were unable to remain static. He gave more details about snatching up luxury businesses and emblazoning them with the Forrester emblem. According to Eric, it would take a lot of risk and debt to grow into a worldwide empire. Forrester already has offices and boutiques all over the world, Carter noted. Ridge wanted to discuss money and was taken aback when Carter said he had a blueprint for investors and had been working on this scheme for years. Admire Days, B&B, General Hospital, or other soap operas? Participate in the discussion on our SC boards. To interact with fans and start a conversation right away, click here. Ivy informed him of Carter's plan to relaunch the jewelry line, according to Eric. Steffy expressed her worry that the timing was incorrect, because they were taking a chance by giving money to HFTF. According to Carter, Forrester was the only significant fashion brand that had no interest in the cosmetics and fragrance sectors. We need to invest in ourselves first, but I would love to call our friends in Wisconsin and make a deal, Carter stated. Since there was no assurance that HFTF would ever recover, Steffy questioned Carter about why he was giving it priority. Carter questioned whether Steffy's complaints about the line stemmed from wise business choices. In front of a smug Brooke and the rest of the room, he informed Steffy that her rivalries were hurting the business and that she should keep her personal sentiments out of it. According to Carter, having their trust was essential to him. He claimed to be so sure of the concept that he would put his own money into it. Zend was so thrilled by his proposal that he told Carter so. Carter was informed by Eric that they would contact him again. Let's get this done, Carter said. Hope was beaming when he looked at her. Zend endorsed Carter's suggestions after Hope and Carter had left the room. He made some intriguing points, Steffy agreed. Brooke and Zend were grateful that Carter supported HFTF. Eric appreciated Carter's zeal, but he was aware that there was much to think about because growing would require significant financial resources. Brooke exclaimed that it was thrilling to think of the company reaching new heights. Steffy concurred that Carter made a strong pitch. However, Steffy pointed out that he was mistaken on one thing: hope for the future. When he was by himself in the CEO's office, Ridge informed Brooke that he needed some time to consider Carter's suggestions. Reiterating all of Carter's talking points, Brooke wanted to discuss it. Ridge stated he wasn't sure how he felt about it all yet when she asked him what he was thinking. No one else seemed to be standing up for Hope, Brooke said, but Carter did. You say that, but why? We are constantly available to one another. All we're attempting to do is make the correct decisions, Ridge stated. Hope struggled with her line, and Brooke pouted, wishing her daughter had someone to confide in. Liam and will catch up over lunch at Spencer. They concurred that Forrester is home to the world's most attractive ladies. No more so than Hope, Liam remarked, adding that he couldn't stop thinking about her. Do more, think less, Will suggested. Liam questioned how Will could be so relationship savvy. Will claimed that observing their father make a mistake taught him a valuable lesson. Liam asserted that he had always known he intended to spend his later years with Hope. Will advised him not to be complacent but to respect her boundaries. Do it correctly. It might be your final opportunity, Will continued. It was difficult to believe that he and Hope couldn't find their way back to one another, Liam thought, when they had already conquered so much. He was pulling for him, Will replied. Will said, I just hope that another guy doesn't come along and beat you to it. Hope told Carter at the designer's office that he did a fantastic job in the meeting, and he gave her credit for it. Hope claimed that he had a firm command of the room. She was the first person Carter told about his concept, he said. Hope stated she felt so unique because of that. Carter claimed that if Hope hadn't had faith in him, he would never have presented his concept. Hope reassured him, I believe in everything you want to do. Carter remarked, when I look into your eyes and you say those words to me, I feel like I could do anything. They kept telling each other how much they trusted one another. Carter remarked, it feels great to share this with you. Hope smiled and took off his shirt, saying, you can tell me anything, Carter. As they shared a kiss, Carter took Hope off her sweater and placed her on the desk. Hope halted Carter and instructed him to shut the door because the situation immediately heated up. The door opened before Carter could leave Hope. Carter. What are you doing? Brooke let out a cry. Hope's mother noticed her half-naked on the desk when she sat up. Oh my God, Hope. Brooke let out a bark. Will urges Liam to take action before it's too late, and Brooke interrupts Carter and Hope in a private moment. Friday, October 25, 2024, Will gives Liam romantic advice. Brooke and Eric listen to Carter's proposal, and Carter tells Hope that he wouldn't have been able to succeed without her on today's episode of Bold and the Beautiful. Early B&B summary for Thursday. Carter proposed expansion to Steffy and Ridge, while Eric offered Ivy his support. Carter is adamant about wanting Forrester to realize its greatest potential. Steffy believes the cost will be prohibitive. As Brooke and Eric enter, Ridge informs them that they are just in time to hear Carter's future vision. Carter shares with them his plan to broaden their horizons by acquiring modest luxury brands. They have the freedom to choose and dominate the luxury market. Ridge grinned. Steffy inhales deeply. Carter continues to present his idea, stating that in order to accommodate the growing family, they must construct a larger home. Eric notes that there would be significant danger and debt involved. According to Ridge, these are huge concepts that require large funding. Carter has a plan on how to attract investors. Eric inquires about the possibility of reviving the jewelry collection. Steffy is still dubious about it. Carter is aware that she is exercising caution, but he believes that they must provide his clients with everything they could possibly desire. They are among the few well-known fashion brands that have no interest in the fragrance sector. He wants to get in touch with Jabot. They must invest in HFTF, because they must invest in themselves. Why is that statement so important to him, Steffy wonders. As the line for the next generation, he continues to pitch it. He wonders if Steffy's animosity for the line stems from great business sense. Brooke smiles at that. Zend finds all of this to be objectively exciting. Carter volunteers to risk his personal funds. The goal here is to advance the business. Ridge is at a loss for words and admires his initiative. They will get back to him, says Eric. Let's get this done, Carter says. After he leaves, they discuss the possible implications of this. According to Brooke, it might be fantastic. Zend has a lot of energy. According to Steffy, he is mistaken regarding HFTF. He acknowledges that he is concerned that the company's expansion may cause it to lose its identity when Ridge and Brooke are left alone. They believe that Carter's pitch required a great deal of bravery. He is unsure of his thoughts. She appreciates Carter's strong advocacy for her daughter. She needs a support system. They share a kiss. He snarls. Carter says it felt amazing at the design office. He was excellent, in her opinion. Without her, he couldn't have succeeded. She was thrilled to witness his professionalism and enthusiasm. She was the first person he told about this, according to Carter. She feels unique because of that. Without her assistance, he argues, it would never have been released. She gives him confidence that he can accomplish anything, and he wants to express his gratitude to the firm for that. He reiterates that she is solely to blame for this. She gave him self-confidence. Telling her about this makes me feel so amazing. She unzips him and says he can tell her anything. She instructs him to shut the door as they ascend atop the desk.